This week's episode is the first of our summer management series, and you will not want to miss it. The legacy of the sportsman is fading. And traditions are being lost. We are not just meant to live on this earth, but we are to subdue it and have dominion over it. To preserve the sport of hunting, pass on traditions to the youth. That is our legacy. The legacy of the hunting grounds.
The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Lucky Buck, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, SJF Productions, Rhino Outdoors, Eagle Seed, Antler Dirt, Shaybug Design, and Hook, Line, and Sinker Outdoors. And now time for the Diggin' 365 Management Moment.
Welcome back. This week's episode of the Hunting Grounds launches our summer management series. We hope to keep you guys up to date with all our management techniques that we use throughout the summer. This series will show you a lot more how-tos, and it'll show you a different side of the hunting grounds, as we not only take you on management moments, but we take you on different activities the hunting grounds is a part of. Let's waste no time, and let's get to this week's video. We're back out here on the Twin Creek 60, and as you guys know, a few weeks ago we came out, we planted Eagle Seed soybeans, and we're back out to spray today. Because as you guys know, when we started this food plot, we had a difficult time eliminating all the competition for this food plot. We even came in with a plow and tried to pull up as many of the roots as we could, so we wouldn't have to come up here and spray too many times. But we've got a lot of raspberry bushes and a lot of invasive species coming in, and we're going to hit them with Roundup today and see if we can eliminate that competition and express the full potential of these Eagle Seed soybeans. Now we're kind of experimenting with this food plot too, because when we came in, we planted Eagle Seed soybeans. At that same time, we planted regular field corn on top of it. Now this field corn isn't a huge nutritional value to the deer, but the reason we planted it is to give structure to this food plot. It's something that the soybeans can grow up on, and it gives it a little bit more cover in this larger food plot. So we're out here spraying Roundup today, and these soybeans are resilient to the Roundup, but this field corn isn't, so we're being really specific, going on with a hand spray bottle, and we're hitting all these raspberry bushes and all these invasive species, and trying not to hit that corn because it will kill it, and we want the corn to express the full potential to see if that really helps and aids those soybeans in growing to their full height.
One thing the Hunting Grounds does is consult landowners on wildlife habitat improvement. And on this week, we take you along as Steve checks out some new property for pro staff member Jacob Blakely.
be a good little spot to clear out and drop down in here. Now right up here, there's a big white oak that's up in, but it's not near the conclusion. Yeah. Grand Central kind of, you know.
Junction point, huh?
Yeah. There, because I mean, you see the grass.
Is that the pond?
Yeah. The grass was tall enough that you couldn't see them super clear, you know. But you could see them coming off the hill and going down that way and going back up this way. But I kind of like this just because when we came through here, this is like the most mature hardwoods I've seen. You got a lot of mature white oaks and red oaks in there. I mean, and then you got this great travel corridor right here, definitely. And then you got the water source. It might be the spot to put up a food plot. Right here? And then, I mean, you have to, I could see deer bedding all back in that holler there. You might have to find a way in here where you can drop in here without walking all the way up in there. But yeah, you got, these are all producers. All these oak trees, they're old enough that they're all going to produce. I guarantee the deer in there early season. You can make it where they're right in this spot all year with all these oak trees and then planting a food plot right here. This is all honeysuckle. All this up in those trees. No browse on that year round. That's what I put. There's more points. I'd almost make a couple trails. You make one coming straight down into this point, because you've already got that stuff down there, but then I'd almost make one coming out of here.
Now each week we're going to keep you guys up to date on the progress of some of our food plots. Now this piece of property on today is one of our smaller pieces of property. If you guys have been keeping up with the video series, you know that we planted this piece of property a lot earlier than a lot of our other food plots. You know, I don't look at a specific date on the calendar and decide to plant. I look at weather conditions, soil temperatures, and the rainfall during that time of year to let me know if I need to plant my food plot. And this food plot is benefiting greatly from that. Now if you take a look at the utilization cage, you would see that our food plot would normally be about 14 inches tall throughout the entire food plot. But we're already, during this time of year, we already have 2 inches of browse off of this food plot. And that's something that we'd never known if we didn't have their utilization cages in place on this food plot. Now so far we have encountered one problem in this food plot. On the south side here we noticed some really heavy browse in a generalized area. Came in, looked, and they're clean snipped off. A lot of times deer, when they're eating, they have to pull and break it, so it's not a clean cut. So we set up the trail cam and let's see who the culprit is. Thanks to a lot of increased activity from the rabbits on this food plot. You can bet when rabbit season comes around, we're going to take a few of those out to take the pressure off this food plot. Well, that's it for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our first management video of our summer series. Guys, don't forget to check out all our videos at www.thehuntinggrounds.com. And until next time, go out of your way to get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors. And as always, have a better than average day.
To learn more about the hunting grounds, be sure to check out our Facebook page and our website at thehuntinggrounds.com. And be sure to follow us at Twitter at THG TV.
Music for the Hunting Grounds is provided by Brian Matthew Ellis.
One thing the Hunting Grounds does is consult wildlife. And so
2, 1.
And this week we take you along with Steve as we check out property.
Man, our battery's going dead. Here, hold on to this.
I'll run back and get some batteries.
Alright, better hurry up. Oh my god, what was that?